Hello everyone, so I am back with kind of a retro Barbie doll review. And I'm sorry it's a little bit loud out here. I decided to come outside for once. So yeah, we are outside. So I thought I'd get some really decent looking lighting out here. So this is going to be a review over the Twirling Makeup line. I do not have the Christy doll, but Christy was the yellow African-American variant. She was an African-American and she wore a yellow variant of the outfits. So I guess I'll go over Teresa first. So these dolls, I'm going to note that these dolls are missing a ton of stuff, but you know, you can go check out, like, there's a commercial online and stuff. There's one other person that did a review over Barbie, so if you want to see all that she comes with, I'm just going to mainly do a review over the dolls, like as far as the hair and the makeup and the sort of function they have. So Teresa, I'll go over her first. She was actually the first one I found, and I remember seeing her back when she came out. Another girl in my class actually had her. Sorry for that awkward cut. There was some ants crawling on my dolls. So yeah, just like I said, there was another girl around the same time period these came out that had Teresa, and I remember she was so beautiful. Thought she was so amazing. So the idea, well, basically the basic appearance of these dolls, I always envisioned them like having this sort of style of the type of doll that you would see sitting on a little girl's vanity with luxurious items like perfume and makeup and stuff like that in a room full of pink. So it was a perfect representation of that scenario. So that's the basic type of appearance these dolls had. The makeup on these dolls is rather spectacular. Of course, Teresa here has the face mold, the 1990 face mold. These dolls came with the bangs and they had crimped hair. If you can see, Teresa has lost the majority of her crimping. There you go, you can see some of it. But yeah, the bangs are actually supposed to, like, the fringe is supposed to go down like that, but I like how Teresa's is up like this. Very nice. They came with studded earrings. Their hairs were in a ponytail previously, but I took them down. But the makeup, they had like an eyeshadow that went all the way up to their brow. They had purple on the actual eyelid, and they had sort of like these anime-like irises. You can see, like, Teresa actually has these gold highlights at the bottom, and then she has the white ones up there. If I can get it to focus in on her face. There we go. And then you can see her lips. She has like a sort of pale pinkish red with really dark lip liner. I mean, these dolls are all about the makeup, so they had to have the makeup. I like how Teresa's eyebrows also have the hairs in them. I think Barbie might have them too. I'm not sure. And she's just wearing this top. This actually goes to the Barbie Tanner doll, but the top they actually had on was actually just a regular sort of, like, it was almost like a t-shirt design. But the opening, like this area, went like really far down. And then the sleeves, you see where that wrinkle is? It just cut off right there with the sleeves. And then there was glitter all over the top. They also had a necklace that came down into a point with gems all over it. So she had a purple one to match her earrings. So yeah. So that's it for her face. And her skirt is actually missing all of the things, but I actually have some of them right here. They're in pieces. I actually just tore them all apart when I was a kid, so. And that's actually one of the makeup things that actually still has makeup. I have another one that has like white makeup in it. I don't know what the heck it was. That one has pink. And the gems have been, these are all the gems that she has. I've also got a green one somewhere, and it's like a teardrop shape. But yeah, these are all the little pieces that went in her skirt. But now they're just holes. But the skirt actually twists and turns. So like, you can like put your, let me see if I can do this. You like put your thumb up under here and you can like flick it and the skirt twirls. Teresa's used to have a ton of glitter all over it, but she was already used and worn out when I found her. So, but yeah, that's Teresa. She was just basically purple. I've got her wearing these shoes. So yeah. So now we move on to Barbie. So Barbie actually has quite a few things on her that are original, except for some of these gems. There's actually that gem, like you can actually pop those out of the actual plastic ones that don't open. And that's what I did with her. I actually pushed that one into her little plate there that was missing the gem. And these ones are Teresa's, and you can tell because the plastic on the side is purple. So that's Teresa's and that's hers as well. So there was actually five, yeah, there was 5 gems. There was the circular, or the oval yellow one. There's 2 of them that don't have makeup in them, and then there's 3 of them that do, for lips, eyes, and blush. So we have a heart one that opens, and this is where the makeup would be. You pop that off and the makeup piece would be inside there. And the diamond shaped one that's blue also had makeup in it. There was also one shaped like a snowflake, and I believe that one was purple. It was like a snowflake or a flower. It looked like a snowflake because it was kind of like pointy, but I think it was meant to be a flower. They just made it all pointy and everything to look like a gem. And then there was the teardrop shaped one that was lime green. So, okay, sorry for that cut. I had to move because the ants were getting so bad. There we go. Here's a basic look at Barbie. So yeah, she has blue and green eyes. She actually has blue eyes, like 2 different color blue. And she actually has a green highlight in her iris. She has gold and lilac eyeshadow, and she has pink lips with lip liner. Pink studded pearlized earrings. These dolls also came with their nails painted. So Teresa actually has yellow nails. I don't know why they did yellow. Figured they would have done pink or something. And then Barbie has purple nails. And this is a top that I believe came in a Barbie fashion pack, but she just had a pink one, like the top I described, and she had a pink necklace to match the earrings. This hair clip came from a newer Barbie, so I just put that in as an accessory. Her bangs are actually cut off, but there's her crimped hair. And you can see some of the things back there missing. So yeah. And they do have a twist and turn waist and bend and click legs. And they all came with these pumps on. So yeah, those are the pumps. Teresa had the same one except in light purple, and they were pearlized. And Christy had them too, except they were yellow. So yeah, the basic accessories I guess the dolls had was they had the necklace, the earrings, they had the pumps, and then they had all these diamonds. They all had pretty much the same outfit except for the different colors. So, and each doll had a different head mold. So Christy had her own head mold, Teresa has hers, and Barbie has hers. So like Barbie uses the superstar mold. So I guess I'll try to show you what the skirt does, like how it turns. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. Now with this top, I'm going to have to lift this part up a little bit. There we go. So it's going to look kind of stupid. Again, they also came with these pearlized underwears to match everything. I thought that was really interesting. So Teresa actually has purple ones and Barbie has pink. So like you can see the skirt actually, there we go. It actually twirls. So the objective of the doll is you twirl the skirt, and whichever one it lands on, I guess it's a kind of game. So whichever one it lands on, that's the makeup you take. So let's say it landed on the heart one, you take that piece off and you get lip gloss. It's kind of fun. The overall look of the dolls is absolutely gorgeous. The skirt is the only part of the doll that cannot come off, which I actually don't mind that. I was glad about these little pieces though, because like let's say you have one doll, and it's beneficial for photography if you want to use these dolls for photography. So let's say you're missing the gems from one doll, you can actually take one and give it to another doll for your pictures or a video that you're gonna make or whatever, and actually click right in there. I actually thought the makeup thing had to be in there for this thing to actually fit in there, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to be in there. And it clicks in there and it stays in there. These ones are actually glued on. The ones that don't have makeup, they're actually glued on, but I was actually able to snap that one in there from Teresa's little plate thing. So, but yeah, the top they wore was actually the same material as that for all of them. It was coated with glitter. So we have the satin, and then we have this like mesh tulle that goes over it, and then more satin underneath, and then underneath it's just frills and just big dresses and stuff like that. So I just love it. I love the 90s, the early 90s Barbies that had this sort of look. Like you had, like in the 90s, they had like weird dolls. Like you had Twirling Makeup, then there was Locket Surprise, and they came with these big puffy outfits that were really colorful and bright. I just love dolls like that. Then you had the Cut and Style dolls that had the puffy skirts and stuff in bright colors. So those were really fun. But I just think that is so cool how the skirt twirls. And the waist actually twists and turns. So not only does the skirt twirl, but the waist can actually twist and turn as well. So that's pretty cool. They also had a ring. This doll is missing hers. Teresa, shockingly, I think it's because I glued her ring in, Teresa actually still has her ring. So there you go. And there's another ant on my doll. The ants are determined. They're like stalking me right now. So sorry, this video is really super unprofessionally done, especially compared to a lot of my other videos. But I thought I'd take us outside for once, because I always tend to film inside where the lighting sucks and it's just really dark and depressing. So I thought I'd take us outside. See if I can twirl Teresa's skirt. Yeah, you can see how ripped up it is. She's old. She is so old. So yeah, her skirt actually doesn't twirl that well because the heavy gems are missing. It twirls better with the weight of these gems. So yeah. But anyhow, that's my kind of rambly, unprofessionally done review over Twirling Makeup dolls. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention, each one of them came with your standard Barbie hairbrush. This is actually not Barbie's, but it looks exactly like the one that she had, so I figured I would include it in the video because so many of these dolls in the 90s came with these brushes, and I always loved them. I've heard people say they reminded them of Ariel's bra. To me, they looked like a cloud or something. They were very fantasy looking and really pretty, and they came in so many different colors. Like some of them were pearlized, different shades of colors. I have an entire collection of these brushes, so I don't really use them, but I have a collection of them because they're so fun. But anyhow, that is my sort of rambly review over Twirling Makeup, the Twirling Makeup line. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. More videos to come, and remember to stay true to you.